This model here was originally for the iPad Air, but they say it also works for the Air 2, which it doesn't really. I mean, it does and it doesn't, but for 70 bucks, you know, you want something that's going to work with your product. Right here, you can see the other side through here. But you'll see in certain lighting situations, you'll see almost looks like your screen is cracked on your iPad. Now, you can take some tape and go over top of here and close it off, but I'll show you here. You'll see how the lens is not centered. Alright, this iPad 2, they moved the lens up 3/16 of an inch, so it's not centered in the lens mount here. Then you have a mic here, and then you have a mic up here, which is covered. Alright, now this mount here has a mic opening right here, which the Air 2 doesn't have. It's also a little flimsy. Well, there's something else I want to show you here. Alright, your cold shoe mounts. I don't know if, let's see if we can get it, zoom in on that. This one here is wider than this one here. Alright. See how this one is square? The edges are squared. This one, the edges come up at an angle. I don't know if we can see that or not. And then the depth. There's almost a 1/16 of an inch difference between the width of this. This one's narrower. Or no, this one's wider than this one. The depth here, this one's almost 9/16 of an inch deep. This one here is a 1/2 inch deep. You get a lot of flex here. I don't know if you can see that or not. A lot of flex. A lot of flex on both sides. They give you this rubber band that you can put around. I put it around this side where the lens is at, just to hold it in there. I don't know why they didn't just spend like 10 more cents and have a little plastic come up here on the bottoms, because there's nothing there. It's straight across here. Nothing to actually keep that from popping out. Now I want to show you here real quick. Here's the lens they send with it. It's a 58mm Vivitar. It has a reducer ring from 58 to 37. Once that goes in, I mean, it works good. You can also use your existing 37mm lenses. You just get a little vignetting at the two top corners. You just got to zoom out a little bit. But they will work. Because I have a bunch of them 37mm lenses. So this is it's a 0.43 wide angle lens. That screws on, and there you go. You have that. I just don't. I don't think it's worth the amount of money they charge. I have this case here that I bought for the Air 2, and it has almost just as much plastic in there as this Makayama does. All right. It rotates. And let me get over here where I can set it down. This thing rotates. I mean, it's an awesome case. All right. There's a little chicken. Gotta go out for the spring here. It has the magnet in here to shut the iPad off, put it to sleep. All right, $15 for this. All right, and there's a lot more material in this than there is in this, and this is $70. I mean, that lens, you know, it's like a $10 lens. But and the other thing, I don't know why. Seems to me it would have been simple to mold a tab on the two top sides and the bottom sides, and then have a panel like this off a cheap case that I'm sure they can make in China for pennies, and then a little elastic strip, and you could just snap it on, and it would put your iPad to sleep. It'll also protect it, since you can't get to the sleep button is back in here. But if you could just have this case here to snap on there, seems like it'd make a whole lot more sense. You know, for $70, I would think something like that would be a no-brainer. I mean, hell, you could just have that cover on the back there, and people could use this as a regular iPad case. You know, just snap it off, and then if you ever want to shoot a video, you got your mounts, you got this and that, you're ready to go. So, but anyways, so I'm up in the air if I'm gonna keep it or not. I might wait till they come out with the actual correct model, because, you know, it is a lot of money. So, but that's it. All right, see ya.